Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Asagao Academy, where there is a strange knock at our door that we need to find out what it is.
It'll be my lifelong dream for Matt to call this the Cheese Academy.
No, you just want me to one time slip up and say, welcome back to Asagao Academy.
Yes, I do. I really do.
Joke's on you.
Will be complete.
Joke's on you. If that ever happens, I'm just going to start the recording over.
You're no fun.
Either that or to be even more sneaky, I'll just go in and redub it. Then you'd never know.
And you know what? I would, because I'd listen to these.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anyway, there's a knock at our door. It's way more important than the cheese.
Wow. I think you know a person. Remember, you need me more than I need you right now.
Ouch.
I mean, who are you going to find at this hour, at this time, to replace me? We've done like 6 episodes already.
That's true. We are 5 episodes in. I should have had better contracts written.
You should have. Anyways.
Anyway. What was that noise? Stop it, please.
Ugh, I'm coming. Who on earth would do this so early?
So early in the morning, in fact, it wasn't even light out. I quietly padded over to the door, Mai shifted in her bed.
What? What? Who? Huh?
It's about time. I got this.
Oh. Who?
Oh, honey.
Is it Josh?
She pushed past me and swept into the room, flipped on the light switch. Paul and Nick followed after him. Hana, I feel terrible. I feel just terrible for ruining your uniform. Sincerely, we owe you an apology and a clean uniform. I'm not so good at that kind of thing, so I brought a friend to help me. Josh pulled open my drawer and tossed out clothes left and right.
Oh my God, stop. That's my underwear. What's wrong with you? Is Maya sleeping through all this?
I ran to him and grabbed his arm, trying to pull him away.
These panties are so cute. They're perfect for you. Get away from there.
Where's your uniform? I ducked below Josh and pulled open a drawer, pulling out the sticky fabric.
Here, take it.
I threw it at Josh's face, but he caught it with ease.
This is no problem, I promise. I'll have this clean in no time. Girls.
He snapped.
Oh, that's perfect. What? We already said this one.
Wait, did it? Oh, it went back. Sorry. I was waiting for you to read.
Follow me.
Paul, Nick, and Josh swept from my room, but they didn't head towards the hall exit. Instead, they turned left, heading deeper into the dormitory. I didn't have a good feeling about this. I stepped into my slippers and ran to the hallway, just in time to see the door to the girls' bathroom close.
Oh no. What are you doing in here?
I sprinted to the bathroom door, but before I could get there, Paul and Nick slammed into the wall across from the door.
Men like you are the worst.
Whoa. No, this was all a misunderstanding. Please.
I'm sure it was. No, Mimi, it really was. Wait a second. Where's the other, person who was with them? She's doing something with a uniform in the sink.
See, they weren't being gross. They were trying to clean the uniform.
Right.
Mimi tossed her head with a sniff and headed back into the bathroom.
She actually thinks Josh is a girl?
She wouldn't be the first. Josh himself believes he's a girl. That wig is magical.
Well, stay out of the girls' bathroom. It's not exactly going to help your platform if word gets out that you're a pervert.
A shadow fell over Paul's face. I sighed.
Don't worry, I'll talk to Mimi. Go. back to the boys' dorm.
All right.
Thank you so much, Hana.
Yeah.
I watched them scamper away, then headed into the bathroom.
Hey, Joshualina. You and I should probably get going.
I rounded the corner and found him doing Mimi's hair.
In a second, Hana. I just got to finish this. Hana, have you met Joshualina? She's so good with hair. And look, she's even got the stain out of the shirt.
Mimi held up my uniform.
Really? Thank goodness. Thank you so much. It's no problem, honey. I guess I'll let you finish. Mimi, you won't tell anyone about Paul and Nick coming into the bathroom, will you? Why wouldn't I? Well, as class representatives, they were just trying to help Joshualina get her bearings, and they were showing her where the bathroom was. I should have been one to show her, but I was asleep and they didn't want to wake me up. Oh, well, I guess it's fine then. Thank you.
I stood staring at them, unsure of what to do next.
Do you mind? I need to concentrate to finish this. Oh, I'm sorry. That was not what I expected. It was knocking at our door.
No. I went back to my room. Life at Asagao never got easier, did it? Mai was still asleep when I got back. There was no way I was going back to bed, so I changed into my uniform, grabbed my bag, and went to class early. My plan was to get started on the project Miss Shizuka gave us. As sincere as PBG was, I wasn't quite sure he'd hold up to his end of the bargain. I stepped into the classroom and went to my seat, throwing my bag against my desk. A small snap came from across the room. Shane was at his desk, giving me a look. Do you mind? I'm trying to work.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I looked to the door. It was too late to leave, but I didn't want to be stuck by myself with a guy who clearly hated me. I sat down at my desk and looked at my hands. This is the quietest place I can find in the mornings.
Really?
Really? Not the library?
Shane shook his head.
I see. I'll try not to bother you.
He shook his head again. You're fine. Do whatever. It'd be awkward if I just sat there like that.
So, what are you working on?
Shane looked at me, and for a moment, I thought he wasn't going to answer. Then he waved me over. I crossed the room to his desk and looked over his shoulder. Several sheets of paper with lightly sketched outlines lay in front of him. It looked like they were for comics?
You draw comics?
Yeah.
What about...
He shrugged. Whatever. He said it with a touch of finality, so I skipped to another topic.
Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
Shane gave a heavy sigh. Could you not tell by my accent? I'm from England. This is my second year.
Oh.
He continued to draw, etching the lines of a British flag above what looked to be a government building.
Do you miss it?
He finished shading a line before responding. I guess. My whole family is there.
You're by yourself? Why did you come here?
Class will start soon. Don't you have something to work on? Ouch. Taking the hint, I went back to my desk. Suddenly the door slammed open.
God.
Hey,
Hey, look, we got here early.
Squawk! Wonderful!
Oh, Hana, Shane, looks like it's just the four of us. We should stir up some trouble.
Trouble?
Let's plan an egg on Miss Shizuka's chair, eh? I bet you think it was hilarious.
No.
No. Come on, I bet I could find an exploding bird or two to dive bomb us during class. No.
I bet you could probably bake her a cake. Oh,
Filled with
God.
Knives.
The heck is wrong with you? Shane was more than an ocean away from his family and friends. I was only 2 hours away from my dad, yet I missed him so much. Was Shane homesick at all? Soon other students filled the room, and Mai joined me at my desk, asking why I abandoned her. I filled her in on the situation. She had a good laugh, but as the clock ticked closer to class time, I felt like something was missing. Eventually, I realized what it was. PBG wasn't in class yet. The bell rang. Miss Shizuka came in and class began, but still he was nowhere to be found. Where was he?
The real problem that causes grinding to be necessary in RPGs, if you ask me, is that the whole system is flawed. Is there a freaking class where I can go and I would ace this class, man?
I would take this class in a heartbeat.
Miss Shizuka's on a tangent again. She must have gotten stood up, like, again.
Did she get stood up for RPGs?
Maybe.
Class was nearly over and PBG still hadn't shown. I was worried, but no one else seemed to care. That kid always misses class.
Oh, God.
Still, what if he was sick? Why didn't anyone care? At the sound of the bell, Miss Shizuka jumped.
Well, turn in the 2-page reflection on why the human species as a whole has the emotional range of a teaspoon. Due tomorrow. I want this teacher.
I don't. Every time she gets stood up for a date, we get screwed.
But I just like how she responded to this about
emotional range of a teaspoon. Did she get stood up by PBG?
Or was it Jared?
No, I bet it was PBG. That's why he's not in class.
She definitely got stood up.
By PBG.
Miss Shizuka?
I stood and dashed to her desk.
Yes, Hana. PBG wasn't in class today, and I can take his notes to him if you need. Oh, Hana, you're a godsend.
Miss Shizuka's eyes watered. She leaned over her desk and pulled me into a hug.
It's wonderful to see our youth have hope. Hana.
She pulled away and stared into my eyes.
Don't give up on love. You're young. If PBG is the one you want, you have my blessing. Here, take these papers. What the hell?
There we go. She shoved the handouts from today's class into my hands and gathered her things.
Bless your heart.
She left the room crying.
Poor thing. Poor thing. She must have really liked this one. Does this happen often? Ugh, often enough. So you're taking that to PBG? Yeah, but now that I think of it, I don't know his room number.
This is a flawed plan.
402.
Never mind.
How? Ugh, it's next to Jared's room. So of course I'd notice him leaving in the mornings. Does she sit outside his door? I've got tryouts, so I won't be able to go with you. Good luck though. I'm sure he'll be happy to see you. I told you, I don't think he feels that way.
Before I could say anything more, she left the room. What was she trying out for? I don't even remember.
Was it volleyball?
That sounds like a thing.
Huh. 400, 401, 402. Here it is.
I paused in front of his door, my heart in my throat. I suddenly felt horribly stupid about bringing this to him. It wasn't like he would even look at it. He said himself that he hated school. But what if he was dying in there? John went to the drama club. He wouldn't be back for a few hours. Sucking it up, I knocked on the door. Who is it?
It's Hana. I brought some notes from...
The door swung open before I could finish my sentence. PBG beamed down at me.
Hana! Oh, it's you.
I was just about to say, I'm having a hard time in this one anytime Hana speaks because I'm used to being the main character.
I know.
This is difficult for me. All right. Hana, hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Come in.
Thanks.
I stepped into a messy room. Posters lined the walls and small Harvest Noon...
Oh.
Harvest Noon plushies were piled up on one of the beds, which I assumed to be PBG's. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, did you look at the poster over here?
Yeah, it's supposed to be Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh, that's cool. I want Harvest Noon plushies.
I know.
I have a chicken.
Yes, you do.
I do. Do I have a cow? No, I should have bought the cow.
We only have the chicken.
Why did I only have the chicken? We have the chicken and it's wonderful.
But we love the chicken.
I'm just saying, I had the chance to buy the cow and I should have done it.
Is the chicken up here?
The chicken's up here.
Where is it?
It's on the couch.
Oh. The chicken's on the couch, but there's no cow to go with our chicken. We seem to be having this problem where we play games where there's a cow and a chicken.
It's true. There's always a cow and a chicken.
Anyways.
Right. We do play the game occasionally. A TV was in the center of the room. Turby twinkled happily from the pause menu.
You were playing games?
Huh? Oh, yeah. PBG closed the door behind me. I didn't feel like going to class today, so I thought I'd stay in and do some work.
I was just going to say, he's skipping class for video games. She's going to kill him. Work?
Well, we do have a tournament coming up, so this kind of counts.
I brought you the stuff we went over in class.
Oh, thank you. He took the papers out of my hands and set them on the desk next to a small stack of manga.
I'm glad you're feeling well.
Were you worried that I was sick? Sorry. But that's adorable, so I'm kind of happy about it.
What?
Do you want to hang out? We have to work on our project at some point anyways, right?
Well, I didn't really have anything else planned.
Great. He plopped into a beanbag and slapped a pillow down next to him. Do you want to play?
No, I'm not too good at games. I think I'll just watch.
Okay then. He unpaused the game. Turby sprinted across the screen, shooting fireballs from his mouth.
It's supposed to be Kirby. I just realized.
PBG and I didn't talk much. Instead, I commented on the game and laughed at him when he died.
Ouch. Is that like a dating pro no-no when you laugh at the person you kind of like dying?
I think you have to find that fine line. If they're about to smash the controller, probably not a good idea. Before I knew it, the sun was setting and I had to leave. You're welcome back anytime. Actually, we're having a Stomping Sisters tournament in 2 days. You can come if you want.
Really? Sure.
See ya.
Awesome. It'll be at noon in this room. I'll see you there. I left the dorm and stepped out into the fading sunlight. The air was warm, filled with the smell of freshly cut grass.
We totally didn't work on our project.
I couldn't put my finger on it, but something about being around PBG was comforting. Shaking my head, I went back to the dorms.
Is Maya gonna pounce on you right when they walk in the door? Hey, Maya, how did tryouts? Hana, close your eyes. Don't move.
Before I could flip on the light switch, something warm collided with me and my eyes were covered.
What's going on? Like, stop squirming. You'll totally ruin it. Ruin what? Like, just follow my lead, okay?
Mai guided me through the room, telling me where to step.
Down.
She put her hand on my back and folded me in half, inching me into something that felt like it had a roof.
Like, almost done. What exactly is going on? Yay! And ta-da!
I gasped.
Did we build a fort together?
I think that she redid Hana's bed.
Aw.
Or...
Mai, what is this? What does it
Oh, you're right.
totally look like? It's a pillow fort. I've been looking forward to doing this for ages. Tryouts already happened. I made the team easy. I left early because I wanted to set this up for you. For me? Well, for us. You've been such a good friend to me, Hana. I'm so glad we got to be roommates. I wanted to do something for you to make you feel more at home. I've seen how panicked you can be going around school. I don't know what happened in your life, but Asagao. I had to say it right.
I'm very proud of you, by the way.
Is your, like, fresh start, right? You've totally got me, and you've totally got the school, and normal boots, too. If you're, like, up for it, this can be your new life. You, like, don't ever have to look back. And now is when we can play.
Yeah!
Yes! I totally knew it. I totally knew you were going to cry.
Perfection.
I guess this totally means I was successful. You've outdone yourself again.
I slammed her into a hug.
Whoa, be careful. You don't want to break it. This took me, like, forever. I was bullied at my old school. That's why I came here. And it was only because my dad gave me everything to afford it. I thought you wouldn't like me, and I have a hard time trusting people. But if you wanted to, I think we could be best friends.
Oh, no.
Oh, God. Now I'm, like, totally going to cry.
Yay!
Yes, let's totally be friends. I'm so happy.
Aww.
Me too. Together, we're unstoppable. I'll say. Let's hook you and Jared up. Wait, like, I can't even, like, speak to him without self-destructing.
Also, we've already called dibs.
It's fine. There's no way he couldn't fall for you. Oh yeah? And no one's caught your eye yet?
We'll get to that later. I don't want to ruin the moment.
I'd say there's more than a few suitors on your horizon. Aren't you gonna give it a shot?
Me? Dating? My eyes shifted across the fort my maid, the stuffed rabbit sitting on my bed, the window with the view of Asagao's manicured lawn. My life changed so much, so quickly.
You know, maybe I could.
Yeah!
Aw, yeah! That's like what I'm talking about. Well, I prepared some activities for us to do. Look.
She pulled out a tablet and opened an app.
We're going to marathon you through Vavatar. I don't know. Too late!
She pressed play. As evening faded into night, we huddled in the blanket fort, watching episode after episode and messing with each other. Happier than I'd been for a long time, I rested my head on my shoulder. Before I knew it, I'd fallen asleep. We forgot about our 2-page paper.
Mm-hmm.
As usual, the next day, Mai and I got to school early, but still poking fun at each other for our moment the night before. But as we approached Poppy Hall, I noticed something felt different. A palpable tension hung in the air. It was almost humid.
Ugh, man, what is, like, up with everyone?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is there a test today?
You forgot your papers.
Like, not that I know of.
But as we entered the building and turned the corner, it suddenly made sense. Oh! Jared and Paul were arguing amidst a large crowd, spit flying from their mouths, while Nick and Josh walked along the hallway, pasting posters of Paul's face over Jared's modeling shots. Ouch. I thought I told you to stop and take those posters down. No, what is wrong with you? These walls are everyone's space. We don't have to listen to you.
Problem with the Normal Boots Club.
And you should know that this campaign is way more important than your little fashion show.
No.
But mine were here first. Lay off them. This is between you and me, Jared. Leave them out of it. You've been taking up all the wall space with your show. The student elections are much more important. It's our government. The student government doesn't even do anything.
Whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! As current president, I can say with full knowledge and proper authority that the student government does a ton for the school. You don't even know, Jared. You don't even know.
What does the student government actually...
She wasn't with me anymore. She pried herself between Jared and Paul and was pushing them apart. I ran forward to help her.
You guys should stop.
Hana!
I flinched. Sorry, Hana. I didn't mean to yell. We want your opinion on something. You're a regular student, a new student. You're uninvolved.
Oh, God.
No, oh, God.
You're going to have to pick. You're going to have to pick.
Which do you think is more important, our student government or the fashion show? Oh, no. Oh, no.
I kind of want to pick the third option because it seems like the least of the, horrible choices, but I feel like then that separates us from going the Jared route.
I think unless we pick the fashion show, we're screwed.
Yeah.
What we could do is force everyone to agonize about it until the next episode.
Good, I get to think about this for a little bit longer.
We're going to think about this for a while.
It's obviously going to be Jared.
Probably. I mean, clearly the fashion show is better. That felt weird saying.
I know.
Okay. We're going to wash that out of our mouth.
Gonna go get some Lysol.
Yeah. Listerine, do they still do that?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.